The science of agriculture, the land, the seeds, and the man.
Agricultural survival.
They have represented me with the worst image, but I know without a doubt that it's because of your lack of knowledge. Foresight, they don't have to see distance. That's why they're living in ignorance.
The man.
I Selassie, I say, any country that use.
Hi, I'm your host tonight on What Matters at the Roundtable. Stanley West McPherson, October the 29th, 2019. Yep, this year is getting out of here. So you can see, we're on Pegasus, we're on Channel 13, Spectrum, TV Cable Network. We're live in the studio, and you can call in tonight. You might have something to say, or you might want to get in on a discussion tonight. Area code 607-272-0319. But if you missed tonight, we have a broadcast 6 days a week. So, hey, you can pick your day, day or night. We have the schedule. We are working around your schedule. So, hey, guess what? We can send you a direct link to your phone or your tablet. Or Pegasus has a website that you can get on and see the show. You can see previous shows, up to date. Hey, we are 351 today. So, hey, you can get whatever show you want. Whatever we said in the past is happening now. Up until this point, hey, you can have it. So, we send links all around the world, and you can get one as well. We send one to France. Ben, he was here, so he took the link with him to France. We also sent one to Roy in India. We sent links all around the world. We sent links to Turkey, Senna. She got a direct link. We send links to Australia, Piplia. She's got a direct link. We send a link to Emily, one of our crew members. She got a PhD at Cornell University in Thailand. She has a link. Okay, so hey, it doesn't matter where you at. You can get a direct link. DJ Hannah, okay, Portugal. She's got a direct link. So you can get a direct link. Doesn't matter where you at. We can send you a link. I just want to let people know that, hey, subscribing to our YouTube channel. We're on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Google, Twitter. Hey, we're there. Social media, you can get the show. So you don't have to worry about it. What Matters at the Roundtable, we're there. Okay, so hey, we're letting you know that we are dealing with what matters at the Roundtable. Okay, and this is what matters. So hey, thanks for your comment and subscribing. It's letting you know that we up to date, we on it, and we ain't playing. Okay, I told the people we're gonna get you out of poverty. That's what we're gonna do, and we ain't playing. So hey, get ready. That's what we're gonna tell you. Get ready, because it's gonna happen very soon. I just want to give a shout out to my grandkids, Sunshine and Storm. Let them know that stay in school. Hey, get your education. Don't take no for an answer. Do your research, get it, because ain't nobody gonna give it to you. Go out and get it. I want to give a shout out to my ladies, Kendra H. I want to give a shout out to Andrea Rachi, Japanese woman. Give her a shout out. I want to give a shout out to Julie Cash, Los Angeles, California. I'll let them know that, hey, I see you. Also, Nina K. Also, Chela, New York, in the Bronx. Sunshine from Baltimore, Maryland. Rosadar S. From New York, New York. Let them know, yeah, I see you. Keep on doing what you're doing. Because ain't nobody going to do it for you. So you got to do it yourself. Do you. Also, Sophie, Selfie 224. And also, shout out to the Sophie that's our crew member. And my sister Sophie, the Chain Gang. I just want to let the Sophies know that I see you, keep it up. Also, we got shout out to Lisa Airy, Miami. And we got so many shout outs we want to recognize, we want to acknowledge. We're letting them know that, hey, keep doing, do you. Don't let nobody tell you what to do and how to do it, okay? Because you got to provide for yourself. So, hey, all of these models, keep it up. Do you, hey, and I see you, ladies. Also, we want to let people know that, hey, we on this, we're tackling this from right here in the studio. We're live, and co-host Milton, Webb. Milton, how you doing?
Doing good. What's up, Stan?
All right.
Hey, everybody. I want to send my condolences out to some people from the neighborhood. Cora, I'm sorry to hear about your granddaughter. Mr. Steve, Gregory Steve, sorry to hear about your granddaughter. And this lady, sorry to hear about your daughter. She got killed the other day. All right. Outside of Philadelphia, a place called Bloomsdale and Fleetwing, Ruffalo Place. I don't have all the details and stuff like that, so when I get them, I'll be able to do more and say more. But that's all I can do right now because I don't know anything else that happened. For the people in the neighborhood, y'all be careful, be smart. Whatever happened, happened. But let's not let that stop us from moving forward. Person that did this was a senseless move. Okay, to take somebody's life, that's a senseless move. But I want to let them know what matters at the Roundtable, send their condolences, Stanley and I. And I'll be talking more on this later on when I find out more stuff that happened and how it happened, why it happened, and what happened. So there's always tragedy somewhere. The newspaper for you, they never got no good news. It's always bad news. Hate bad news because it's one thing or another. Something like this is senseless. It shouldn't have happened. It didn't have to happen. So everybody, you got to be on your P's and Q's. I don't care where you at. You at home. At home. If you walk down the street, you meet whoever it was that you met, and you got shot. Look, like Stanley said, Don't go by yourself. Take somebody with you, always. Especially when you know it's a problem. Take somebody with you. Like I said, I don't know what happened. I don't know what it was, but I'm going to be looking into it because that's home. Not close to home, that's home. So therefore, people that we're talking about are relatives. So therefore, we will be looking into this. Anyway it goes. Excuse me. You got to be careful out there. Don't make a difference how well you think you know somebody. How well it is that, you know, that y'all grew up together, this and that and this. Every now and then, like they say, stuff happens. Okay? Stuff only happens because one person wants it to. So I will be looking into this back at the house, and I'll let y'all know what's going on. But on the other side, it's getting ready to be Halloween out there. Gotta watch those kids going across the street, trick-or-treating. All right? Because, you know, they just want the candy. They ain't trying to, they don't think a car can hurt them because they're not worrying about that. They just want, watch all the kids out. Trick-or-treating, Halloween. You know, you gotta watch them. All right? And that's it. And I want to give a shout out to my son up in Nova Scotia, Canada. Yo, Big Marcus. All right, Big Dread. It's going to be his birthday here Thursday. All right? All thing I can tell you, son, is happy birthday. You getting old. All right, let's get it on.
Yeah, so well, I was hearing a lot of things today about our commander-in-chief. Now, you know, I was looking at this thing backwards at first. I was looking at this backwards. I wasn't looking at why he's in there. And, you know, at first it was, impeach it, all this and that. But now I've been looking at it like, no, don't impeach him, because you're not going to do it anyway. So leave him alone. Let him do, because what he's doing in there is a reason. See, if the commander-in-chief is a billionaire and he's bringing wealth into the White House, you know what? We need to follow him and bring the wealth too. So let him stay right where he at. And I looked at that today when I was listening to NPR, when they was talking about it, and the first thing I said was, hold up, this man is a billionaire. He's got $2 billion in loans, and the court said, we don't want to share his records yet. Matter of fact, they gave a 2 months called conjunction, where they says, 60 days, y'all can't get the record. So that's 60 days. You can't get his record, and you can't find out where his money coming from, and he's a billionaire. So wealth is there. So you know what? I looked at that and I said, hold up. What we are doing, I shouldn't want him to get out of office. I should want him to stay in office, because that's where wealth is at. So I need to be following that pursuit, because that's what we are doing. We're going to get wealth. We're going to get people out of poverty. So if we do that, then we don't need him to get out of office.
Oh, we need him to get out of office. We just need him to, you know.
We don't need him, because don't forget, there's only one person put him in office. That one person can remove him. Okay, that's out of life or death. That's God. So apparently, ain't nothing on this world happen in this universe if God ain't got his hand in it or want it to be. Just like Hitler. Okay? He was fighting on two fronts. Okay? And he was doing what he do. Look, God had him oppress his own people, the Israelites. Okay? Why? 6 million? He had them, that man killed over 6 million. Yeah. Concentration camps and all that. Who allowed it? God. People are afraid to say it, but ain't nothing in this world didn't rule or happen without God say so. He allowed this stuff to happen. He allowed them to oppress us.
Of course.
Okay, over 400 years.
Oh, yeah.
So let him stay there. I ain't gonna fight against God. I'm going where the wealth is at because we gonna get it. It came to me today. I couldn't wrap my head around this before, but I got it now. Don't impeach him. No, let him stay exactly right where he at. And guess what? If he get in there 4 more years, so be it. My sister loved this, Vivian, because she's a Republican. She vote for him. So she hearing what I'm saying now. She's saying, you know what? Stanley is right for what he's saying. That's what she's going to say. And she's my oldest sister. And she's going to say that because that's where the wealth is at. So we are going after the wealth. We are going to get people out of poverty. We don't want no president in poverty because that's going to keep us, that's going to set us back. See, I know what you're going to say. But what I'm saying is he is there for a reason. So guess what? After we do what we need to do, and we are in wealth and everything, then God can do what he wants to do. But I see the move that he's doing. So I ain't going to fight against that move.
I'm not fighting against the move. It's not the move that I'm fighting against. I'm fighting against him because he's not trying to get us out of poverty.
He ain't.
No, he's
but
not.
We see it. We already know what to do.
Yeah,
but being that he in there, we got to take advantage of. We got to use him like he's using us. That's all I can say.
Hey, yeah, you're right about that. I mean, but and the whole thing about it is, you know, you got to sit there and you got to look at the situation. What did the situation occur to be? How did it come to be? And what came up with that situation? And what is the downfall in the backside of all that? That's what you got to look at.
Well, the backside is that whatever he do, any king, whatever the king does, he's going to reap the consequences for what he did. Whatever he did with the mullahs and whatever he did with all that, they ain't got nothing to do with us. We're going to get the wealth because he's wealthy, okay? We're going to be a billionaire because he's a billionaire, so we're going that way because he is the commander-in-chief and he's leading his country, so he's going to lead us to wealth. But what I'm saying is what he did behind closed doors, that's on him. You ain't got nothing to do with that.
Sure don't.
And I don't either, so I ain't worrying about that. I'm not worrying about his dirty laundry.
None.
There you go.
Not at all.
So I don't care nothing about that.
Wash it.
Thank you.
I ain't gonna wash it.
Exactly.
No. But you know, we still gotta pay attention to what he's doing.
I know what he's doing. He's a whole bunch of stuff he's doing. He's doing a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, treason and all that, everything. But I'm looking at it like I am not going to fight against him when I know God put him in there. Okay, because that's telling me something. That man is wealthy. That man is a billionaire. That man got Trump towers all over the place, building Trump towers everywhere. Hey, I got to go after the wealth, because we might not never get this opportunity again to go after the wealth, because we might not never have a sitting president that be as wealthy as this man. Okay? So we better get it now. And the now is the time is why he's there, and to get people out of poverty. I don't care what people say. They don't want to come, that's on them.
That's right.
I don't care. I don't care what they say. They can disagree all they want. But if they don't want to come, don't worry about it. We got the tools. We can teach it to them. If they don't want it, bye. See you. Stay where you at. We're moving on. Well, I told you, this train is going express.
Hey, look, it's
Whether
all
they
forward.
get on it or not, that's on them.
It's all forward.
Exactly.
It's all forward. And the only thing that can keep you from not going forward is if you stand there and watch it go by.
We got our logo all the time. We tell them on there. Get on the train.
On the train.
That's what we tell them. We tell them all the time. Get on the train. We ain't playing with them.
There you go.
There you go. That's what we tell them.
Look, you know what? It's like the man said. You can say a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
You can do a lot of things, and you can show people everything.
Thank you.
But that don't necessarily mean they want to go.
Right.
All right? And then when they don't want to go and they figure out and find out, well, after we get to where we going,
Yeah.
hey, it's the land of milk and honey, the first thing they say, oh, man, I should have got on the train. It's too late for what you should have done. All right? You should have, could have, would have, but you didn't. So therefore, all I can say is, don't let it pass you by.
But you know what? I found out that you can't force people. You got to be cruel in this thing here. There's no love in this. Because love will stab you in the back. It'll kill you. Okay? Because people take this. They take this for granted, for kindness. They play you. They do all that with love. So you got to be cruel, like a cruel instrument in doing this. Okay? Because the reason why I say that is because you got to look out for yourself. You got to make it. To pull somebody else out, you got to get it first. You can't, they try to teach you. They've been teaching you, and I've been debriefed because they try to teach you to, help somebody else first, and then you can't do that because you got to help yourself to pull somebody else out of it. You can't help them, and because then you ain't got nothing. Okay, so nah. A lot of people stole people companies like that. They helped them, and next thing you know, they didn't took what they had. So you got to be cruel in this thing here, okay? You got to be like what the Bible said, Simeon and Levi. Them brothers was cruel. They didn't play, okay? And that's how you got to do this. You got to help those who want to be helped, and if they don't, leave them. You got to be cruel in this thing here, because this is how you do it. Don't forget, I didn't get this show on love. No, I got this because they fired me. This is cruel. This is cruel, okay? I wasn't playing no games with these people. This was cruel what they did. And I'm cruel because I'm saying I'm going to stop it, and it ain't going to happen no more, and we're going to get people out of poverty, and we're going after the company and shut them down, and we know how to do it. That's it. I'm cruel in this. Ain't got nothing to do with love, because love ain't got me nothing. Got me a kick out of the job. That's what love did. So I ain't trying to hear that love nonsense. Y'all can do it. I ain't doing it. I'm going to help people get out of poverty because, see, poverty, you got to be cruel to want to get out of poverty because that's like an armed man going in the bank, okay? That's what poverty is. It's on the same instant as an armed man, okay? So I ain't trying to mess with that because, hey, you don't want to be in poverty. That's destruction. So many people in poverty. Look at our areas. Look at our nation. Hey, nah. So, yeah, I'm glad that man I'm glad the chief commander in there as well. That's what we're going after. So we're going to get people out of poverty. That's what we're going to do. So let him stay there because I'm following the wealth. I'm getting right in there, and I'm going to get it. So, hey, listen. I meant to tell you, the government, they don't like what we are doing.
No, they don't.
You know what I'm saying? They follow us around. They tap our phones. They probably want our heads because of what we are doing, getting people out of poverty. But guess what? We gonna do what we doing, okay? So, hey, we're not trying to tell you something that we ain't doing. We're gonna get you out of poverty because we want to get out of poverty, and it stinks, okay? So I'm telling you that chief commander, President Donald J. Trump, let him stay right where he at. Because you know why? Because they're not going to impeach him anyway. They just going through the motion. They're going through protocols. They're going through all kind of things that where it's like a play. It's like a play they're going through. Let's go through the theatrics. Let's go through it. Let's do this. And that's what they're doing. So they ain't gonna never impeach him, because it's a game. He gonna stay where he at. So long as he's there, let us go ahead and do what we do and get well. Because he's a billionaire, and he's got Trump Towers being built everywhere, and they making money, and in them countries where his towers are at, because people are going there. Okay, so hey, he's a billionaire. So let's go after the wealth. Okay, let's stop looking at it the opposite way, because God ain't looking at it that way. And he's saying, well, if you want to get out of poverty, why are you fighting what's there? And so I seen that, and I said, okay, I got it. So I have to wrap my head around this thing. And for me to say that, that shows that I know where wealth is at and I got to go get it. And you got to be cruel to go get it. Because that man was cruel. Chief and Commander, he was cruel. He was cruel because he's wealthy. He was cruel. He ain't gave nobody nothing. He was cruel. But we going to get you out of poverty, okay? And we going to be cruel and get it. And that's how we going to do it. So, hey, you can take show 351 and you can put that in your pocket and walk around with it and recite it, because that's exactly what's going to happen.
I heard that.
Okay? Because we're on the verge of getting that money. So, hey, yeah, that's to let you know that we're not playing.
No, we're not.
Okay? So this is what's going to happen, and this is what we're going to do. So, yeah, you get ready, because I'm ready. Okay? And I'm going to soon go get me a new car, a brand new one. It might be 2019, but it might be 2020. So I'm going to get it, okay? And I'm going to get it quick. So, hey, this old jalopy, I'm going to throw that one away. I don't want that. Walking around, yeah, but I'd rather have the new one, the brand new one. So, hey, gold to get wealth, that's what we're going to get. I'll see you next week. Good night.
Put up the gun and make we farm up the ground. Get no see from one year, too much blood a run. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Them say global recession so food Africa in a ground. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Me have to return to St. Anne's and left Kingston. When you plant a new crop, the world start clap. All human beings start embrace that. There is no solution in this pollution. Them only mission is to create era done. Then after election, them cut them one. Get a youths, take this message from this Rasta man. I and I. Make we farm up the ground. Get no see from one year, too much blood a run. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Them say global recession so food Africa in a ground. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Me have to return to St. Anne's and left Kingston. When you plant a new crop, the world start clap. All human beings start embrace that. There is no solution in this pollution. Them only mission is to create era done. Then after election, them cut them one. Get a youths,